Welcome to this Lubuntu screencast, and this is a second part of my short introduction into meta packages under Lubuntu or Ubuntu. I got a comment on my last screencast and it says that I somehow only scratched the surface of meta packages and don't explain the major points and the major difference between normal packages and meta packages. And thanks Christy for this little comment. So I will now try in this second part to go into a little bit more detail about meta packages and normal packages, and especially what's the difference between a normal package and a meta package. So first of all, let's go back to the packages.ubuntu.com website, because it's really useful to show you basically what I want to explain to you. So first of all, we will search for meta package. We know from, or we learned from the last time, that the Lubuntu-Desktop package is a meta package. And then I will search also for a normal package, for example for Banshee. And then we will scroll down. First of all, let me go to the Lubuntu-Desktop page. We will scroll down and you see that there are packages available for these architectures in Ubuntu, and you can see the package size and the install size, and you can see a list of files. If you click on this, you can see that the Lubuntu-Desktop package doesn't really contain anything very useful. Basically, the copyright file, a text file, and a compressed text file, the changelog. And if you go to a normal application, a normal package, you can see, if you scroll down, the package size is bigger and the installed size, so if you extract this package, is also big. And if you click on list of files, you can see that there are a bunch of files in there, configuration files, there are libraries basically, and there are also executable files. In this case a little bit strange to me to see exe files, but Banshee is a mono application, so this is the reason why you can see DLL and exe files here. Normally I think you wouldn't see them on Linux or on basic Linux applications when they aren't based on mono. But you can see that in normal packages, basically they are packaged either applications or icon themes, GTK themes and so on, or libraries, very important libraries, and some other stuff, help files, which are big, a whole HTML system, a whole server or something else, Apache for example, basically also an application, and some other files in there. In any case, you will see that these are a lot of files here, and this is normally the contents of a normal package, and the contents of a meta package is normally nothing basically. So the copyright and changelog equals to me nothing basically, because it's not useful for an user, I would say, for an end user. Let me go back on both of them and let me tell you something about meta packages again. I tried to tell you the last time, but as you saw right now, the major difference about normal packages is that they contain normally applications, themes, help files, or something important to the user or to an application, and those meta packages don't contain them. Those meta packages only have a recipe, basically a dependency recipe of applications they depend on, and this is what you can see here on the right, the dependency list. And if you download the source file, normally a .targz or .tarbz2 file, you can download this. I already did this, and you can extract this. I already did this here. I extracted it to this, and you can see now the Lubuntu meta package. So this is the source package basically. So this isn't the one that you saw earlier. The one that you saw earlier was just a normal package, um, the contents of the normal package if you download and install it. So a binary package, basically, this is how it's called, because normally in normal packages it contains binaries. And this one is the source package, so this one is the basis for building this binary package. And in this basic source package you can find lots and lots of text files, and this is also an indication therefore that we have a meta package here. And one of the interesting things here is that this meta package principle is I think fairly new, I would say. So you can see that there are a bunch of files and they are somehow sorted in different architectures. This is basically because when you open up one file, one text file, you can see the recipe or the dependency list of the Lubuntu-Desktop package, and this is the same that you can see also here in the web browser. So you can see Abbey Word, Ace of Penguins, other base, and if I go to the text file you can see Abbey Word, Ace of Penguins, other base. So this is the dependency list, but this is the dependency list for the desktop i386. But you can see that there are lots and lots of other architectures, like the ARM architecture for ARM CPUs. So if you're having an ARM CPU or something like this and you want to install Lubuntu-Desktop, it will use this file basically. And as you can see here, it's not as long as the i386 is. You can see the i386 is a little bit longer and has more applications in there, and the ARM has a little bit lesser applications in there, because not all applications that are available for the i386 platform are also available for the ARM platform. So it wouldn't be nice to put some applications or some packages that the Lubuntu-Desktop package depends on in this text file, which aren't available for this platform at all, because then this package, the Lubuntu-Desktop package, would be useless, because it would just throw out an error, can't find package XYZ. And this is basically why there are so much files in there. There's also a difference between the normal desktop -A386 and then there's a core file, you can see, also for different architectures, which describe the core packages that needs to be installed already so that the package can be installed. These are packages that you won't find, those are dependencies that you won't find in this list here, I guess. So I didn't find Xorg here in this list. But somehow, of course, those core packages are in this dependency, because for example Synaptic depends on Xorg somehow, or has a package which depends on Xorg, so it's just like a family tree. Somehow one of those packages needs to have Xorg as a dependency. But in this case, for safety reasons, there's also a core dependency list which displays all the core applications, the core packages, the core normal packages that needs to be installed for this package to work properly. So I guess now I've described, I got, I think, pretty much into detail about this. And let me go to the Debian directory here. This is the directory which contains all the magic that happens when apt is working and trying to find or resolve dependencies and so on. This is basically the metadata that you will find in every package. So this is what makes them one or the same, basically. It's a changelog file, of course, but the one that's important is the control file, especially for dependencies. If you click on this, you can see that you have a source file, you have some sections, some maintainer information, and the build dependencies for building this source file, and you then get the package name, which gets builded when you build Lubuntu-Meta. And this is Lubuntu-Desktop. You can see some architectures which it will build for: the i368, AMD 64, PowerPC, IA64 Spark, LPR, and ARML. But in the Ubuntu way, you can see there are only AMD 64 and i386 packages available. Let me go back here, and you can see that the dependencies is generated. So totally with this little command here in this symbols, with the symbols here, it's generating the dependency list depending on the architecture you are building for. And it's also the same thing for the requirements and then the description. And you can see this package does not only build the Lubuntu-Desktop package, but also the Lubuntu-Core package. So this is why the there's the core -e386 file in there, which is the basic dependency file for the Lubuntu-Core. So let me search this up for you again. There's a Lubuntu-Core package which just installs only the LXDE desktop basically. So LX panel, LX session, OpenBox, PCManFM, Plymouth theme, Lubuntu Xorg, dbus, Lubuntu artwork, but nothing else. So no applications like Aqualung, no Numeric, no AppyWord, no Xarchive, and so on. So it's only installing the desktop and not the other applications. But this said, you might have noticed then, if you are building from a meta package source file two packages, what will come out of them are meta packages basically. So this Lubuntu core package which gets built from the Lubuntu meta package is also a meta package. And also, if you then go to the list of files, you can see it only has a copyright and a changelog file. So no application, no libraries, no icon themes or something like this, only a copyright and changelog file. So this is basically everything I want to tell you about a meta package. I know it is a little bit hard to understand and to explain it to you. One way to explain it somehow to you would be that you have normal packages on the ground, basically on the floor, and above them there are an abstraction of those normal packages, like an index would be those meta packages which have connections to various normal packages that are lying on the floor. And if you grab one of those meta packages above, you will grab all its dependencies also. So this is basically everything that I want to tell you about meta packages, and there is a hell lot more. You can search for meta packages, and the Ubuntu community documentation has lots and lots of more information about meta packages, what they are basically, and how you can see them. There are kernel meta packages as well, which work in the same way, but they have, of course, in detail they look a little bit different here. There's also information on how to create meta packages and how they will work and so on and so forth. There's also a discussion in the ubuntuforums.org where you can see what meta packages are. You can ask questions here as well, I think, and it will tell you a little bit more what meta packages are and how you can deal with them. But basically this is everything for the meta package explanation. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you understand everything what I tried to tell you. Yeah, and this is everything for this screencast. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.